Welcome back to our channel, Jones in the Way. Today I am sharing decorating tips using what you have as I decorate for a VBS leaders brunch. Stay tuned. Jeremiah just asked if I had a lot of stuff. He's just getting in from work this morning and he was going to help me load the vehicle up, and I said no, I don't need any help. I'm not going to take that many items. I don't have a lot of stuff. So that's the goal, is not to take too many items, just make it manageable, something to add a little ambiance, a little theme. Again, it's Grand Junction, kind of an old Western town theme for our Vacation Bible School this year. Right. I don't have a pair of shades in here, I don't think. Ooh, sun's bright. I don't have a pair of shades in here, I don't think. Nope, I don't. I'm in the black Lincoln, no shades in here. Don't have. I need to just keep a pair in my purse. That would help, since I'm always in different vehicles. But on my way to the school to set up for the VBS brunch. Got the truck loaded down. Jeremiah helped me load it up, and we'll see how many of these items I actually use. I'm not sure that I'll use all of them. I'll get there about 8:45. It starts at 11. I don't want to be setting up as people arrive. So if I get there at 8:45, give myself, I won't say 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half, and just say whatever I've done in that hour and a half to be done by 10:30. I'll just let that do. Just have to stop at that point. Again, my sister is coming. My sister-in-law is coming. She'll get there about 10. Maybe she might get there a little bit before 10 to help me set up. And hopefully by the time she gets there, I will have the table covers down. I'll have the food table set, so that when she comes in, it'll just be about setting the food out, getting the fruit washed, getting some of the food in smaller containers to set up the table. But I'll have the base of it down. At least that's my goal for it. We'll see how that works with time and everything. First thing I did was bring everything in out of the truck. This suitcase comes in handy so often when I'm transporting a lot of items to decorate, or books, etc., to the school. And the first thing I wanted to do was open the suitcase up and take out a pair of comfortable shoes that I had packed, and take off these boots. They're cute, but they were not for working for the next hour or so. So they were coming off. Again, this suitcase is packed with items that I found around the house to match the Western theme. The wanted posters that you see there, again, these have to be 8-9 years old. I purchased these for a Western themed birthday party that I was going to do for Jordan one year. I think maybe for her 9th or 10th birthday. we ended up not doing a birthday party that year. Yes, the hat comes off as well. I needed to be completely comfortable to work. So putting the table covers on the table took a minute and some finagling because these are square stretch table covers that I'm, as you see, forcing onto round tables. I did find a way to make it work. Again, I wanted to use items I already had. I did not want to use plastic table covers, and I did not have any round cloth table covers, so I pulled out my spandex rectangle table covers, and I think it turned out pretty good. I may go back and invest in a few round spandex table covers, but I don't want to get a lot of table covers. And here I'm starting to work on the main centerpiece for the food table using a counter height table. This counter height table is a table I purchased for Trey and Shanti's wedding. We used it at the reception, and this is probably, I think, the third or fourth time I've used it since their wedding back in October. These boots I got at Walmart, and they are rain boots, and I would definitely be wearing them. I didn't just buy them just to decorate. I did the new metal tub that is new. The straw bale I found at home in my cabinet in my closet. Apparently I was going to decorate a Western theme several years ago, and I didn't use it, but it came in handy. So that was another item that I found around the house to use. I also found around the house this dry arrangement I used for the Thanksgiving table at home back in November. Some other items too that I've used from home, as well as some new items for this food table setup. The red bandanas, I had Jeremiah to pick them up for me from Walmart, and I used those on the tables as centerpieces, as well as here in one of the booths here for the main centerpiece. I'm just pulling some items together from the table where I had everything laid out, and of course you put it in, you take it out, you make adjustments, stand back, look at it, and make other adjustments. But I was happy that there were several items that I was able to pull together from home and not go out and buy a lot of things to create this tablescape. Grand Junction tablescape. And I'm still setting out various items. This also is something that I already had. I just pulled it out of the closet. Actually, I have 3 pieces that match this set. Better Homes and Garden, again from Walmart. Most of the items that I'm using came from Walmart at some point in time. Again, these smaller 3 containers that I was just touching, those are new. That was $9.99 out of the floor department at Walmart. Some of the other items that I'm arranging on the table are all things that I already had at home. I just brought them in. I just went around the house and grabbed any wood pieces. The piece I was just about to place there is actually a sign that I pulled off the back table at home. It's not even a food item, but just washed it off, cleaned it up, and put some napkins down. And then you'll see Cynthia, who helped set the food up, she'll use that to place some muffins or something on it. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a food container that you use. You can use picture frames that you have and other containers or objects from around the house that are flat surfaces to put food in. Okay, now to the centerpieces for the actual tables. These wood discs, I've had these for I know 15, maybe even 20 years. They were used at a employee benefits association Christmas party years and years ago at the office. The mason jars I've had for a couple of years as well. Went in the storage room, pulled them out. These brown vases are another repeat, something I used at Trey and Shanti's wedding shower. The red bandana again, the Jeremiah picked up for me, finished it off with VBS item here. I borrowed this train from my friend, and of course it had Merry Christmas on it, and I used some of the VBS stickers you'll see to cover up the Merry Christmas. And this is the finished product, thanks to Cynthia and my sister Carol, who prepped the food and put it all out. The food were things that I purchased from Walmart pre-made. And there's the train again. Happy VBS.